Imagine standing at a crossroads in your life, feeling like everything you've worked for is slipping away. Maybe you've lost a job in New York, a relationship in Los Angeles ended unexpectedly, or a business in Chicago went under. The world seems heavy, opportunities feel distant, and self-doubt whispers louder than hope. But what if I told you that in just 30 days you could begin the greatest comeback of your life? Not some overnight miracle, not a movie-style fantasy, but a deliberate, practical, life-shifting comeback that starts with the choices you make today. Picture this. It's early January in Boston. The sidewalks are icy and snow falls steadily from grey skies. I remember talking to a friend, Alex, who had just lost his job at a tech startup in Cambridge. He felt defeated, directionless, and certain he had missed his chance to move forward. Yet 30 days later, he landed a position that not only paid better, but aligned perfectly with his passion. And he had launched a side project that would grow into a full-time venture within a year. How did he do it? The process was simple, structured, and focused on reclaiming control of his life one day at a time. Over the next 30 days, I want to share exactly how you can do the same. The problem most people face is that when life knocks them down, they drift. They sleep in, ignore their goals, and wait for external circumstances to fix themselves. Studies show that during periods of major life stress, such as job loss or personal setbacks, people who maintain structured routines and actively work toward goals have significantly higher recovery rates, both mentally and financially. According to the American Psychological Association, deliberate daily action in times of crisis reduces depression and increases resilience. That's the key insight. The comeback doesn't happen by waiting, it happens by acting. Day one is about assessing your current reality with brutal honesty. Alex, my friend in Boston, sat down with a notebook and listed everything that wasn't working in his life. He acknowledged debts, missed opportunities, and unproductive habits. This mirrors techniques from cognitive behavioral therapy, which shows that recognizing and labeling challenges helps the brain process problems more effectively. Don't sugarcoat anything. Write it down, feel it, and accept it. Day 2 to 4, focus on mindset. Start building a mental foundation for your comeback. Practice affirmations, visualization, and meditation. In Seattle, I've seen people spend early mornings along the waterfront visualizing their week ahead and noting what success looks like. Neuroscience research indicates that visualization activates neural pathways similar to performing the actual task, making your brain primed for real action. Alex spent 30 minutes every morning imagining his ideal work week, the projects he wanted, and the energy he wanted to bring to his life. Days 5 to 7 are about planning. Break your goals into bite-sized, actionable steps. For example, if your goal is to rebuild your career, list the specific tasks: updating your resume, reaching out to 5 contacts per day, researching potential companies, and learning a new skill. Behavioral psychology shows that breaking goals into small, concrete actions increases motivation and follow-through. Alex created a 7-day microplan and committed to it with timestamps and deadlines. Days 8 to 12 focus on health, because the strongest comebacks are fueled by a healthy body. Start exercising, even lightly. Walk along the Charles River in Boston. Do yoga in your Brooklyn apartment, or jog along the Santa Monica Pier. Nutrition matters too. Eat protein-rich meals. Hydrate and minimize processed foods. A study from the University of Illinois shows that regular physical activity improves cognitive function, mood and energy, all essential for tackling setbacks. Alex added morning runs to his routine, and the shift in energy made even difficult tasks feel manageable. Days 13 to 16 are dedicated to skill building. Invest in yourself. Whether it's learning to code, improve public speaking, or strengthen financial literacy, acquiring high-value skills increases your leverage. Alex spent an hour daily on an online coding course relevant to his desired career path. Research from the Journal of Applied Psychology shows that skill acquisition increases self-efficacy, which directly correlates to career success and confidence. Days 17 to 21 are about reconnecting. Network intentionally. Reach out to mentors, old colleagues, or people in your field you admire. In Chicago, I've seen young professionals rebuild entire careers simply by scheduling coffee chats or Zoom calls to ask questions and offer value. Harvard Business Review reports that professional networks account for up to 85% of new job opportunities. Alex sent personalized messages to 10 people per day and ended up with 3 interviews within a week. Days 22 to 25 focus on reflection and adaptation. Assess what's working and what isn't. Track progress daily, identify obstacles, and adjust strategies. Journaling is key here. Reflecting on progress increases self-awareness, motivation, and reduces the likelihood of repeating unproductive behaviors. Alex noted which applications got responses, which skills needed more polish, and where he could improve networking outreach. Days 26 to 28 are about building resilience. Life isn't linear, and setbacks will appear. Practice emotional regulation techniques, deep breathing, mindfulness, or even cold exposure. Studies from Stanford University show that resilience is a skill you can strengthen through deliberate practice, leading to better outcomes in both personal and professional life. Alex faced a rejection email from a dream company and used this as a learning opportunity, analyzing his approach and improving his pitch rather than giving in to discouragement. Days 29 and 30 focus on celebration and forward momentum. Recognize progress, even small wins, because positive reinforcement fuels motivation. Alex reflected on the month, celebrated landing a new job interview, completing his skill-building modules, and reconnecting with mentors. Celebrating small victories releases dopamine, reinforcing the behavior and setting you up for continued growth. The key moment, the climax, is realizing that the comeback is no longer hypothetical. After 30 days of structured action, Alex felt empowered, capable, and ready. He had a clear vision, tangible progress, and momentum. Neuroscience confirms that creating structured routines and small, daily wins rewires the brain for success, making habits stick and resilience automatic. The takeaway is simple yet powerful. No comeback happens by chance. It is a deliberate, structured process of self-assessment, mindset rebuilding, health optimization, skill development, networking, reflection, resilience practice, and celebration. By committing to 30 days of intentional action, you shift from reactive to proactive, from stagnant to dynamic, and from discouraged to unstoppable. You don't need dramatic life changes overnight. You need consistent, focused, intentional action starting today. Walk the Charles River, update your resume, send that networking email, meditate for 10 minutes. Reflect, adjust, repeat. Each action compounds into momentum, and momentum fuels transformation. Start your 30-day comeback now and watch as your energy, confidence, and opportunities begin to shift. Watch the next video to discover the 15 habits that amplify your comeback and make success inevitable.